It's long been recognized that one of the greatest causes of calf mortality is when the cow or heifer has a difficult birth, a difficult delivery process, especially one that takes several hours. Well, we also know now that one of the hidden costs of these long delivery processes, difficult births, is the reproductive performance of those cattle the next year. Research has been done that's taken a pretty good look at this. One trial has suggested that there was a 16% reduction in pregnancy rates the next year in those cattle that had a difficult birth. And of those that did get pregnant, the average calving date the following year was 13 days later. So again, there's a hidden cost to the process where we have a difficult birth this spring. A more convincing trial, I think, comes from Montana several years ago. And what they looked at was two-year-old heifers, those that got early assistance. And by early assistance, within about 1 hour of when they first saw the water bag or the baby calf's feet, and they gave those heifers the assistance so that the delivery process only took about an hour. And compared that to heifers that they allowed to just continue to go through labor and only give them assistance after 2 hours. What they found was the ones that got the early assistance, there was about a 17% increase in the percentage of those cattle that were cycling at the start of the next breeding season, and perhaps more importantly, a 20% increase in pregnancy rates in favor of those that got the early assistance. So as we're watching cows, and especially two-year-old heifers during this calving season, let's keep in mind that we don't want this calving process to go on for several hours, especially those two-year-olds. If we're observing them and they're not making progress within 1 hour after we first see a water bag or baby feet, then we probably better bring her up and examine her. We want to make certain that the cervix is completely dilated before we actually go into the process of putting on the chains and pulling that calf. Otherwise, then we can cause more damage than good. But I think the bottom line is that allowing these heifers especially to go on for hour after hour after hour in the delivery process only serves to jeopardize the health of the calf and is going to impair the reproductive performance of that heifer in the upcoming breeding season. Keep that in mind as we go through this calving season. And we look forward to visiting with you again next week on Sunup's Cow-Calf Corner.